Here's our cute little camp area. Hi. Steve's tent. It's my tent. We're in the Leadore City Park. Got some new kicks. They are A6 Trabuco 9s. Trail runners, they have pretty awesome tread. Hopefully they work out. They're a little small with my big thick socks on, so these are I run in A6, and so I think they're made for wider feet, but I got my normal running size. I think I should have got a half size bigger because my socks are my hiking socks are so thick. So we'll see how these go. I'm not wearing socks now and they're perfect. So I might get some thinner socks either here or in, where are we going next? Darby. So yeah, I'm excited about these. Hopefully they work out. Okay, we're heading out of Leadore. Got a ride from a really nice man, local named Randy. Thank you so much, Randy, for the ride. Feeling renewed after the 0. I think we all needed it. You saw the last episode, you know I needed it. So, still some exposure. Apparently there's going to be more trees in this stretch. Fingers crossed, that's true. Doesn't look like we have any really huge water carries at this point, but we'll see. As you can tell, it is a little smoky from the moose fire, and I think there's 2 other fires around that area near Darby. We went into Snickers went into the Forest Service station, and apparently we're okay to go through along the CDT. Just might be a little smoky, so luckily the trail is still clear into Darby. And yeah, Leadore was great. Stayed at the park. It's like $10. Price is right. So great to take a 0 where we don't have to spend like $150 or more on a hotel room each night. Got a shower, did laundry, caught up on some things, made some calls. So yeah, feel pretty good. There is a heat advisory for this area this week, and I think in a lot of places in the country, it's just hot. So we're just going to be careful and stay in the shade, take breaks in the shade, pack a lot of water. Pretty smoky out here. Ash is falling from the sky too. Hello from day 2 of the stretch. More cloud cover today, which is really nice. And we have a lot of tree cover, which is definitely a change from last stretch. I had kind of a rough time with the heat. In the inclines, there are inclines on this stretch, but there's also kind of cruisy trail like this, well marked, luckily. Talked to a lot of southbound hikers and they enjoyed this stretch of trail. Not too much rat finding. Yeah, pretty views, although the smoke is still lingering today, but we were told that it really clears up a little bit later on. So yeah, the smoke is not great for, the effect it has on the environment and on the people hiking, blah, blah, blah. But it is keeping things a little cooler because I think part of the cloud cover is smoke. So yeah, things are looking up this stretch. Looks like we're doing a marathon day today, over 26 miles to get to the water source. Getting up on the ridge. It's not been flat today like we thought. Okay, here's the grand finale for the day. The end of our 26-mile day. Last 2 miles are up that mountain and then along the ridge and down to the water source. I'm looking straight up at the trail right now. Sometimes you have to just laugh and say, okay, CDT, bring it on. The greeting committee was waiting for us, aka the mosquitoes. You can probably see them flying around. We thought we were kind of done with the mosquito bloom, but apparently they're still around in Idaho. There's also flies still, and then I forgot what the other things are called. They're like little gnats that bite. So more than 26-mile day. There's Snickers tent. Here's my tent. Took a lot of effort to set up today because I didn't want to move once we got here. I didn't get any footage of the downhill, but it was very steep. Almost probably broke my ankle like 5 times. I did fall today too, and twisted my ankle, but luckily it wasn't that bad. I just stopped and laid on the ground. I think my knees are a little beat up, but laid on the ground, elevated my foot, and just kind of like twisted it or turned it. And then a couple minutes later, it was okay. But yeah, it was kind of a tough day today. We started out having pretty flat. We did 15 miles by lunch, which is good for us. We usually try to do half of our mileage by lunch. We did 15 and we're like, oh, another 11 or so. Won't be that bad because it was pretty cruisy this morning, but we heard it was going to be somewhat cruisy and flat for the rest of the day, but it was not, as you saw. So proud that we did it. And yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. morning. We have more of a cruisy trail today. I checked the elevation this time. I just did a big climb in the morning, and I think that's the only huge climb we have today. Went up to 9,500 feet. So I took some Advil just to prep for that because it was kind of steep, but it's a beautiful day today. Of course, I'll show you all of the scenery. All right, we have a beautiful trail today. Dirt and pine needles. A little bit of horse poop. That's okay. And flat. So many pretty flowers here. Wow. Some I haven't seen yet. Like these. Well, the smoke has descended. Whew. Yet another nice campsite. There's Steve's tent, there's mine, Snickers, and the smoke is cleared, luckily. Morning, everybody. Got some good rest last night. Been a little sleep deprived lately, but ready for today. The smoke, I don't know if you can see, has cleared. Thankfully. I was feeling a little weird yesterday. I think it might have been because, well, one of two reasons. I'm not eating enough food. Need to bring more snacks, I think, on these stretches now. Or the smoke was kind of getting to me. So we have a big day today. Lots of elevation gain. Once again, welcome to the CDT. So yeah, starting in the morning with the climb. We're going to be climbing, I think, for 7 miles until we get to go down. Then I think we have an end of the day climb as well. Last night was nice because we had an end of the day descent, which was still a little tough, but yeah, the climbs are harder for me and much slower. So yeah, we'll see how today goes. Still a bit of snow here. Very interesting. It's August 3rd in southern Montana. So, well into the summer. Well, this is an interesting bridge. Only goes to there. work in progress, I think. And in this installment of hiking the CDT, the smoke is back. Oh well. Okay, I'm not totally sure, but we might be hiking into Montana fully now. Not totally sure, but this might be the indicator. This is what we call the state of confusion. We have no clue what state we're in. Good morning. Oh, there's the sun. Beautiful ridge walk this morning. Pretty tired. I'm not sure if you can tell. Didn't get much sleep last night, but trying to crank out hopefully 21 or 22 miles today. The terrain's a little rough today, unlike earlier in the stretch, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll be getting into where we're going. Darby. Can you tell I'm not quite awake yet? Darby tomorrow. We're hoping for a late morning, so we'll see. First huckleberry sighting. Not quite ripe yet. Wait a little longer. Darby today. So excited. Apparently a place called the Montana Cafe is really good, so we're gonna try to go there when we hitch in. Cowboy camp last night, kind of on that ridge back there. It's a little windy, so I don't usually sleep very well when I cowboy camp, as you can probably tell. But it was a beautiful night. There's a fire in the distance, the moose fire that I've been talking about. We can see the flames far off in the distance, but interesting. Saw the Milky Way, saw the moon, saw a couple shooting stars, so good night, even though I need to catch up on my sleep in town. Getting ready to hitch into Darby. Going to a bigger road. Look at this pancake. It's bigger than my dirty hand.